whatever might happen next. If Natalie gets an unexpected migraine, if the little man gets a boo-boo, or Hunter's bad back acts up, St. Bernard's Urgent Care is here for them, and here for you too. From real-time online wait times and extended hours to expanded services, we will never stop advancing urgent care that really cares. St. Bernard's Urgent Care.
Welcome to the new Right Fiber store on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. It's the newest way to connect with Jonesboro's official broadband partner for the fastest, most reliable gig speed internet with speeds up to 5 gig. Signing up for local Right Fiber internet has never been easier or more convenient. At Right Fiber, we're proud to be right by you and with our new location right here in Jonesboro. Discover the Right Fiber advantages and the speed that is right for you and your family. See you soon.
Hey Blazers, are you ready to take charge of your money? The experts at Evolve Bank and Trust are ready to help. Located in downtown Jonesboro, the Evolve team can help you open an eUniversity checking account designed for students like you. These accounts have no minimum daily balance and no service fees. Can't get to our downtown location? Check out our 24/7 ATM and virtual teller on Main Street. To learn more about all our products, go to getevolved.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Whatever might happen next. If Natalie gets an unexpected migraine, if the little man gets a boo-boo, or Hunter's bad back acts up, St. Bernard's Urgent Care is here for them, and here for you too. From real-time online wait times and extended hours to expanded services, we will never stop advancing urgent care that really cares. St. Bernard's Urgent Care.
Welcome to the new Right Fiber store on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. It's the newest way to connect with Jonesboro's official broadband partner for the fastest, most reliable gig speed internet with speeds up to 5 gig. Signing up for local Right Fiber internet has never been easier or more convenient. At Right Fiber, we're proud to be right by you and with our new location right here in Jonesboro. Discover the Right Fiber advantages and the speed that is right for you and your family. See you soon.
Hey Blazers, are you ready to take charge of your money? The experts at Evolve Bank and Trust are ready to help. Located in downtown Jonesboro, the Evolve team can help you open an eUniversity checking account designed for students like you. These accounts have no minimum daily balance and no service fees. Can't get to our downtown location? Check out our 24/7
Josh Burnett. Trumann will counter. They were last in action on Tuesday, losing at home to Brooklyn by a 50-34 count. This Wildcat team also has losses to Westside, Osceola, Rivercrest, and Gosnell. So out of those 5 losses, at least 3, you can make the argument that 4 of those are all pretty good programs.
Yeah, it's very true, and it's early in the season for Trumann. They played only 5 games compared to Valley View's 9. So it's very early in the season. They're still learning what they have. Luke Bishop is a really good player, and I expect him to get going early tonight. And if Valley View can stop him and Jalen Elrod, both of those 2 guys are leading this Trumann team. And if I was Valley View, those are the 2 guys I'm keying in on tonight, and really just seeing what you can get them to do tonight.
We're approximately 6 to 7 minutes away from tip-off for Valley View and Trumann in this non-conference tilt at Blazer Arena. We'll pause for 2 minutes and back to check your starters for these ball clubs after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Urgent Care Plus, now open at 3001 Apache Drive in Jonesboro. Open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day for your convenience. Urgent Care Plus provides everything you need in a standard urgent care, plus a little more. Illness and injuries like deep lacerations, minor fractures, strains, sprains, and be handled by our staff of ER-trained providers. No appointment necessary. NEA Baptist Urgent Care Plus is an urgent care with a little more.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same. You first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. Now with 2 locations, including JOSM on Main and JOSM on Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. And now JOSM is offering a limited number of same-day appointments. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Welcome back to Blazer Arena. Randy Myers, Parker St. Pierre under the headsets in the NEA Baptist broadcast position as we continue along with our First National Bank pregame coverage of Blazer basketball. First National Bank, where they put you first always. We are roughly 5 minutes away from tip for Valley View and Trumann in this non-conference tilt. Let's check your starting lineups for the 8-1 Blazers of Lane Campbell, who is now in his 3rd year at the helm of the Valley View program as the varsity head coach. His guards this evening will be 6'5" senior Oliver Barr, who leads the Blazers in scoring, averaging 20.1 points per game. He's also pulling down 6 rebounds per night. The other guards are Gavin Ellis, the 5'11" senior, averaging 8 points per game and coming off arguably the best game of his senior season thus far on Friday when he had 19 points against Blytheville. And not just when I say it was one of his best games, I don't mean just in scoring. He was strong for Valley View on pretty much all phases, including the defensive end. The other guard is Josh Burnett, the 6' senior point guard, having a great senior season thus far, averaging 14.4 points per game. The forwards are Max Manchester, a 6'4" junior. Max averages 6.1 points per game. And the post is Max Moody, the 6'6" junior, is averaging 2.6 points and 4 rebounds per game. Trumann, under the direction of Coach Aaron Ballou. He's been at Trumann for a while, for the last several years. He's coached the girls team. They had a little coaching shake-up in the offseason, and Coach Ballou has moved over to take responsibility for the boys program. So he's in his 1st year as the head coach of the boys at Trumann. His guards tonight will be Luke Bishop, a senior, junior Christopher Harris, and junior Jalen Elrod. The forwards are 5'10" senior Tony Postel and 5'10" junior Braxton Cook. Trumann is 0-5. Valley View is 8-1. This will be the first meeting of these two ball clubs since the 2021 season. That was a 69-42 victory for Valley View here at the arena. Keys to victory tonight, PSP.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned the last matchup was 2021. I was still playing then, so that's been a minute, Randy.
Yeah.
But the keys to tonight's game is going to be Valley View getting out in transition. And then one other key to the game for Valley View will be their offensive rebounding. That's been one thing that they can rely on this season with their offensive rebounding, especially coming from Oliver Barr. Those second chance points will get you up early in the game, and then hopefully Valley View can run away with it very, very early in tonight's game. And if you're Lane Campbell, that's what you're pushing right now and talking about in the starting lineups.
Looks like we're about set to have the introduction of the starting lineups as well as the pregame ceremonial activities, including the national anthem. We're going to step aside here for an approximate 2 to 3 minute timeout, and when we return, we should be close to tip-off. We'll pause for the timeout on the EAB Sports Network.
Outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs. Whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the wall, check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Picture this. You're on the field, struggling to keep up as your opponents sprint past you. Or maybe you're on the volleyball court and your reaction time just isn't there. Don't let that be you. At Take One Performance, we specialize in sport and performance training for ages 8 and up. Whether you're struggling with speed, agility, or strength, our expert coaches will help you build the mental and physical conditioning you need to dominate. Get explosive, get strong, and get prepared. Visit TakeOnePerformance.com or follow us on Facebook.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Childhood diabetes, obesity, and thyroid conditions have something in common. The nationally ranked pediatric diabetes and endocrinology team at Arkansas Children's excels at treating them all. In children's developing bodies, hormones affect everything from growth spurts to blood sugar. These physical conditions can impact mental health and self-esteem, which is why the care provided by Arkansas Children's treats the whole child. Learn more at archildrens.org/NEA.
You're listening to the Valley View Blazers on FM News Talk 102.1 and KBTM AM 1230 Jonesboro.
And we welcome you back to Blazer Arena. Randy Myers under the headset along with Parker St. Pierre, continuing along and about to wrap up our First National Bank pregame coverage of this Valley View Trumann non-conference tilt. Starting lineups being introduced right now. Valley View comes into this game averaging just shy of 63 points per game. They're good for 62.9 per outing and holding their opponents to a very impressive 47.8 points per night. This team knows how to guard people.
It sure does. And, this Valley View team, has been very dominant in their 8 games that they've won. And the one loss they have is against Nettleton, which I thought it was a lot closer than the score showed.
Oh, there's no doubt it was. I mean, that game really was, I think, a 3 or 4 point game going into the final minute. Nettleton hit some free throws down the stretch and had a couple of breakaways there late when Valley View was having to gamble a little bit. But, yeah, that's a good point. And Trumann, by comparison, comes into this. I'm sorry, go ahead with your point.
Well, I was going to throw off one more thing is Valley View wasn't clicking at all that night either. And they kept it very, very close against one of the better teams in the state of Arkansas in Nettleton. But
Trumann comes into this contest averaging 46.6 points per game and allowing their opponent 61.6 points per contest. Earlier this evening, the didn't have a regular junior high game, did have a 7th grade game in which Valley View won rather handily against Trumann. So awaiting the introduction of the Valley View starting lineups right now from PA announcer Keith Campbell. And we'll take this opportunity to remind you we'll be back on the air on Friday for radio coverage as the Blazers head across town to Bearcat Arena to do battle with our old friends from Brooklyn. That should be a fun one.
It should be a fun one, and anytime you play Brooklyn, it doesn't matter what sport, doesn't matter what you're doing, as a Valley View Blazer, it just means more. And, you know, back when we were playing, that's a game that's circled on your schedule. It doesn't matter when it is, if you're in a conference with them, if you're not. And, you know, anytime you match up against the Bearcats, you know it's going to be a good one. You know it's going to be very intense. And it's going to be a game that there's going to be a lot of fouls, Randy. I can guarantee you that now.
Those games are usually pretty physical. You're right.
Let me tell you, I didn't get very many fouls in my career, but I think I got about half of them against Brooklyn every time.
And then, of course, that will be the last regular season game for Valley View before the NEA tournament, which begins this Friday. Valley View will not play because they are the 2 seed and get a bye into the quarterfinals. So Valley View's first NEA tournament game will be on December 27th, and that'll be a 6 p.m. start. Might be a rematch with this Trumann team because we'll play the winner of a first-round game between Trumann and Corning. So, again, Valley View, the 2 seed going into the NEA, and we're ready to get this one tipped and underway here at Blazer Arena as Oliver Bauer steps into center circle to represent Valley View for the opening tip. Looks like it'll be Jalen Elrod, the junior guard, who will jump center for Trumann. Don't have Elrod's height. He looks about 6'2" to me, would you say?
I would agree.
Opening tip battled for and won by the Wildcats as Braxton Cook grabs it. They'll bring it across midcourt with Luke Bishop. Correction, with Christopher Harris. Now on the right wing. Pass into the corner goes out of bounds and into the Blazer bench. Valley View will get the turnover and get their hands on the basketball for the first time 10 seconds into the game. Gavin Ellis will bounce it in for Josh Burnett. And the senior point guard will cross midcourt with it. Surveys a man-to-man defense as he does so. Left wing for Max Manchester. He drives the baseline and gets fouled on his way up. Should be at the line to shoot 2.
That mid-range game for Max Manchester has been his go-to all year, and it's been elite. And that's the reason he's averaging 6 points a night, Randy. It's just because of moves like that, getting to the rim and getting to the line.
So Max at the line to shoot 2 here. Son of Coach Jason Manchester. First one is up. Rims out, no good. One more coming for the junior. Missed them both, and once again, Valley View's off to a bad start at the free throw line. That is the one thing this team has not done well is shoot free throws.
That is very true.
And it's going to cost them in a close game if they don't get it cleaned up. Here's Trumann with it on the right side. Gets a skip pass over to Christopher Harris. Now a skip pass back to the right side. Touch pass in the corner for Elrod. They get it underneath. Loose ball. They get it back. And then stepped out of bounds. Good defensive work down on the baseline there by Max Moody to help force that turnover.
They have forced 2 turnovers on the first 2 possessions of the game. It just, their defense is elite. You mentioned it earlier, Randy, but it's one, like, this is very, very impressive.
Josh Burnett back the other way with it for the View. He's across midcourt. Leaves it with Gavin Ellis. He'll rifle a pass into the paint for Barr. Barr with a little dump down, turnaround jumper up and good to get Valley View on the board. Great pass there to set him up, and Barr with a finish inside, and the Blazers now coming with some full court pressure. Trumann now gets it across midcourt. Bounce pass along the right wing for Postel. Back out top, it'll come for Braxton Cook. On the right wing for Postel. Now back out top, Elrod has it. Leaves it with Harris. Bounce pass on the right wing for Postel. Into the corner for Luke Bishop. Back out top. Harris with it. Loose ball stolen by Oliver Barr at the free throw line. He'll bring it back the other way, push it ahead to Burnett. His layup is off the window and good.
Third forced turnover on 3 possessions for Trumann.
4-0 lead for Valley View. More full court pressure for the View. Bishop with it. And we have a 10-second violation called against Trumann as they took too much time getting it up the floor, and Valley View's going to get it back at midcourt. OB1, Oliver Barr will inbound right in front of us. Throws it in for Josh Burnett. Back on the right wing for Barr. He'll take the catch and shoot three. Too strong. And the rebound comes to Harris for the Wildcats. Now Elrod will bring it up the left side of the floor. Gets it over for Harris to the right of the circle. He'll shuffle to the right wing against the 1-3-1. Skip pass on the left wing to Bishop. Down low on the block for Cook. Loose ball in the corner, and it's going to be last touched out of bounds by Bishop, and that's another Trumann turnover.
That's their 5th straight turnover.
Now we've got some discretion and apparently a disagreement over who's got possession here, and looks like it will belong to Valley View after all. So 5:46 to play in the half, or in the first period rather. Valley View with the basketball and a 4-0 lead as Josh Burnett will cross midcourt with it. Leaves it with Manchester in the corner for Barr on the left side. Touch pass right wing to Manch, who stops at the free throw line, leaves it with Barr. He'll dribble right down the middle of the lane, get to the rim, and draw the foul. That'll put OB at the line to shoot 2. Foul, I believe, will go against Braxton Cook.
You know, one thing right now is Valley View really isn't clicking offensively like they have been, but they're up 4-0 right now because they've got 5 straight turnovers, and they're being aggressive again to the rim.
So Barr at the line to shoot 2 with 5:32 to play in the opening frame. First free throw is no good.
And we missed 3 straight free throws.
Yeah, that really bugs me.
It does.
It may not matter tonight, but there will come a night where that will come back to haunt them. Got the second one. Barr's got 3. And it's more full court pressure. Zone trap. Cook across midcourt with it for the Wildcats. Bounce pass for Harris at the top of the key. Pass into the paint, gets kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with Trumann with 5:16 to play. The Wildcats will make their first substitution, sending sophomore forward Drake Harlow into the game. And he will replace Cook, who takes a seat with 2 fouls. They'll inbound into the paint for Elrod, out for Harris. Back on the right wing, Elrod will unleash the long 3. That rims in and out, no good after it came off the glass. Burnett back the other way with it, bounce pass ahead to Manchester, who beat the defense inside the paint and had the easy layup. Good look out top from Burnett to get the ball to him. The 6-0 start for Valley View, and there's almost a steal by Gavin Ellis, but he ran out of room to work with over there.
That was a great find by Josh Burnett. I know you just mentioned it, but the way he found the hole in the D right there, it's impressive.
Hit him with a crisp bounce pass and an easy layup on the finish for Max Manchester. Here's Bishop with it for Trumann. Picked up by Barr and Burnett. Out top, Harris has it. Shuffles to the right wing. Bounce pass in the corner. Now down low on the baseline. Back out top for Harris. Christopher Harris rifles it left wing to Bishop with 10 to shoot. Bishop fires it right wing for Elrod, and Elrod picks up his pivot foot a little quick and gets called for the travel violation. And yet another Trumann turnover.
That is their 6th turnover so far.
7-0 start for Valley View as Burnett works it back the other way. He'll cross midcourt over the right side. Drive into the lane. Nice no-look pass from Moody, and Maximilian's got the finish inside, and that will prompt a Trumann timeout. So we'll pause with 4:21 to play in the first period. Valley View leads at 9-0. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
Back at Blazer Arena, Randy Myers, Parker St. Pierre courtside, and we're about halfway through the first period, Parker, and you were telling me that Trumann's only got 1 shot off so far.
They've only shot 1 shot so far in this first quarter, and we're 5 minutes plus into this game. So, you know, that's a testament to how good this Valley View defense is.
The View with a 9-0 lead. Trumann with the basketball as we return to play out of the Aaron Blue timeout. They'll get it across midcourt. Now it's loose, goes out of bounds.
And another turnover.
And Valley View will get it back.
Out of bounds.
Oliver Barr to trigger just to our left. Here at midcourt across from the scorer's table. Substitutions for Valley View: Eli Craig, the sophomore guard, and senior guard Laird Cullen. Burnett drives the lane, stripped to the basketball by Harris, and Trumann gets a rare steal. Harris across midcourt with it for Elrod. Elrod with a jump pass for Harris on the right wing to Bishop in the corner. Back out for Christopher Harris. Leave it high with Tony Postel. And the ball is taken away by Oliver Barr. Barr, against two defenders, gets bumped on his way down the right side of the lane and will go to the free throw line. Nope, that's probably not going to be a shooting foul, so we'll see, but I doubt it. Nope, they're going to inbound on the baseline.
That was a great take foul by Trumann, though. I will give him that. That is a very good foul right there to slow down Oliver Barr.
So Gavin Ellis will inbound from the baseline. Throws it out top to Burnett. He'll take the catch and shoot three. That's no good. Eli Craig and Postel tie up on the rebound. It'll be a held ball with a possession arrow pointing to Valley View. So Ellis will inbound from the baseline, his left side of the basket. Throws it in right wing to Barr. Catch and shoot three. Corner pocket. Ring it up for OB1. Oliver Barr lighting the flame for the View. He's got 6. It's a 12-0 start for the home team. Here's Elrod with it. Jump pass right wing for Bishop. Bishop guarded by Laird Cullen. Feeds it on the baseline to Elrod, and it got away from him and out of bounds. And Valley View forcing another turnover. Will get the ball back with 3:27 to play in the period. Josh Burnett will cross midcourt with it. Shuffles to the right wing. Leaves it with Barr. Barr out top working against Elrod. In the corner for Burnett, who spins to the edge of the lane, gets inside, splits two defenders, and lays it up and in. Wow.
He's one of the hardest players to guard in this entire conference.
He's just got such an ability to get to the rim despite only being 6 feet tall, and probably fudging a little bit to say he's 6 feet.
Yeah. You know, he pulls out like all these different like moves that I haven't seen before, and I've coached him for a year, Randy. So like I don't know where he's getting them.
It's almost like the high school version of Taryn Todd.
It is.
Here's Bishop with it from the elbow for Truman. Gets it out for Harris. Pass into the corner for Elrod. His three is no good. Laird Cullen is there to snatch away the defensive board. Push it ahead to Barr. Barr going hard to the rim, lost it out of bounds, and that will belong to Truman with 2:33 remaining in the first frame.
You know, honestly, I'm shocked I didn't call a foul there right then.
Truman will make a substitution, sending Landon Adams, a sophomore guard, into the game. Court pressure. Elrod across midcourt with it to Bishop. Bishop will leave it with Harris. Harris being harassed by Barr, and it's knocked away by Burnett. He'll get it off the steal, who gets it to Barr, who has the flush. Actually, it was Barr who created that turnover, and then Burnett grabbed it away and threw it ahead to Barr. He's got 8. It's 16-0. Truman with the basketball. Inside to the paint, back out for Bishop, and in the corner. Bishop gets it back. Leaves it with Harris out top. Harris feeds it inside to Hollow. Back out to Harris on the wing with 12 to shoot. Skip pass right wing will go out of bounds. Valley View will get it back with about 43 to play in the period. Now Noah Berry and R.J. Estrich will come into the game for Valley View. Noah is a 6'6" senior. R.J. Estrich coming off an all-state football season as a sophomore, as a 5'8" sophomore guard. Here's Burnett with it at the top of the key. Drives into the lane, gets it for Craig. Corner pocket three is short. Rebound tracked down by Laird Cullen. Valley View will get a reset. Estrich feeds it to Burnett. Back out to RJ. Left wing to Cullen. Here's Burnett. Free throw line extended jumper is short. Rebound to Berry. Berry goes back up with it. Missed a little baby hook shot put back, and that's rebounded by Truman. Here come the Wildcats. Back up the floor. Burnett knocks it away. Truman able to get it back. And now Harlow gets it left wing to Harris. And in the corner, back out top for Christopher Harris. 1 minute remaining in the first period. Valley View with a 16-0 start. Here's a dump down in the corner. 3 ball on the way for Truman. Misses everything. Laird Cullen with a defensive rebound. Burnett in a hurry up the floor for the View. Drives into the lane. Wow. Gets to the rim and scores once again.
He puts on a show, doesn't he?
Josh Burnett with 6. And it's 18-0. 35 seconds remaining in the first period. Here's a 3 ball from the corner pocket for Truman that misses. They get their own rebound, and back out top. Bishop will take a 3 from straight away and banks it in off the window for Truman's first bucket of the game. It's 18-3 with 20 seconds remaining in the first period. Josh Burnett will walk it ahead. Gets instructions from Lane Campbell as he does so, and surveys the floor with 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Left wing for Cullen, back to Burnett. Shot clock is off, actually. It's the game clock, and the pass into the corner will go out of bounds, and last touch by Valley View. About Trumann will get the ball back with 4.5 seconds remaining in the first period. Valley View leading 18-3. Landon Adams will inbound from the corner. Valley View will come with full court pressure. They get it in for Elrod. Elrod will heave it. That will go out of bounds, and that will end the first period. So 1 quarter complete. Valley View off to a fast start. The Blazers lead it 18-3 at the end of 1. We'll be back with second quarter action in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
You all hear me tell the stories when I've really seen ads. And I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, reaching our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate the business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Good saying, and God bless our troops.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're not just a bank, we're a part of your community. That's why we're dedicated to being the neighbors who are in your corner right here in Arkansas. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for your future, or managing your everyday finances, Farmers and Merchants Bank has the friendly local knowledge and personalized services to help you reach your goals. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, supporting the community we all call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back at Blazer Arena. Randy Myers, Parker St. Pierre courtside in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist providing you with health care for the next century. At halftime, we're going to talk a little Blazer football with Coach Sean Cockrell on the heels of another historic season for his program. Looking forward to that visit. Trumann gets the ball to begin the second half as Bishop throws that in, gets it right back, and gets greeted by the 1-3-1 defense for Valley View. Back outside for Elrod. Skip pass over to Bishop. Bishop working against Florendo, who's also into the game now for the View. Down low to Berry. He'll get the steal, and Florendo will bring it back the other way. Berry will circle out to center court and survey the defense. Brings it left wing for Cullen. Out to Florendo. Bounce pass underneath for Eli Craig, who got the defender off his feet and then got fouled on the reach. Should be 2 shots coming here for Eli Craig.
That was a great shot fake and getting that ball up there and getting fouled on that play, because right then if he wouldn't have shot fake, that would have been blocked into the 4th row, Randy. So, that's one thing I've noticed Eli has really added to his game is, his ball fakes and getting to the rim.
He's pretty court savvy.
He is.
That foul was on Postel. It was his first. First foul on Trumann here in the second period. 2 shots coming for Eli Craig. He'll make the first one.
You can almost count on his every time.
I've noticed that. I wasn't going to say anything. I hope you didn't jinx him, but
no, he made it.
So, Eli Craig shooting free throws like you'd expect a coach's son to shoot free throws.
Coach Jason Smith somewhere smiling right now.
20-3 is your score. Valley View with the lead. Trumann with possession. Elrod has it on the left wing, working against tight defense from Florendo. The kick out to Bishop. He'll take the arching 3. That's no good. And there's Francis Florendo with the defensive board, pushing ahead to Craig. He's going hard to the rim and gets fouled. No, they're going to call it an offensive foul. I'm not sure I agree with that, but that will be the call. First foul on Eli, and the first foul on Valley View, I believe, in the basketball game.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
7:05 to play in the half. The View leading it 20-3. Florendo flashes for the steal, but got there a little late. Here's Bishop with it. Right wing to Elrod. Down low on the block to Postel. Back out. Florendo's 3 is no, or rather, Truman's 3, Elrod 3 is no good. They get it back. He'll drive, try the dump down pass. And we have a whistle and a foul against the View.
What? That's the same play. The charge call.
Laird Cullen guilty of that foul, his first, second team foul.
You can never guess the charge and the block. I'm telling you right now, it's 50-50 every time.
So Trumann will inbound from the baseline. Bounce pass comes. It's blocked by Berry and rebounded off the deflection by Florendo. Francis ahead left wing for Cullen. No look bounce pass inside for Estrich. Layup wouldn't stay down for him. Trumann's got the rebound. Bishop with it. Drawing the double team. Kicks it left wing for Elrod. Now in the corner for Landon Adams. Back out to Elrod. He'll dribble 2 times, take the 3. That's no good. I get the offensive board and a reset out to Bishop. He'll uncork a deep 3. That won't fall. Rebound comes right back to him. He'll dribble to the left wing, guarded by Florendo. 6:05 to play in the half. Adams has it. Underneath, ball denied and stolen by Estrich. Push it ahead to Eli Craig. Bounce pass back to Estrich. Estrich misses off the glass. Rebound battled for, and Cullen comes away with it in the corner. Valley View will get a reset. Well, they don't get a reset because I guess the ball didn't touch the rim. So shot clock still rolling. Now at 16. So I got the reset, just not on the shot clock. Inside, pass for Berry. He'll miss underneath, but got fouled and should be at the line to shoot 2 here.
I've been really impressed with Barry's play here recently.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I said I've been very impressed with how Barry's been playing here recently.
Yeah, he has played well the last couple of games.
You know, if they can get him to, get more and more minutes and, build it up, I mean, I could see him getting some serious minutes towards the end of the season.
Comes away empty-handed on the first free throw. Max Manchester is back in for Valley View in relief of Laird Cullen.
He's going to make this one. Every time I've done it so far, it's worked.
Let's see what you got here.
Bingo. I'm going to have to do it every time they go to the free throw line now.
So Noah Berry gets his first point of the evening. And it's 21-3. Trumann going inside to Braxton Cook. Into the corner, a 3 ball is a bad miss. They get the offensive board. Cook puts it back up. Got the bucket and the foul. He'll be at the line for M1.
2-point basket. Braxton work. Foul charge to number 13, R.J. Estrich, his first.
Foul is on Estrich. His first, 3rd team foul. Berry will take a seat. Max Moody in to replace him for the View.
Number 5, Braxton Cook at the line for the M1.
So Cook for the M1 misses the free throw. Max Moody grabs the rebound and clears it out for R.J. Estrich. Estrich will bring it ahead. Gets it right wing for Florendo. Francis with the basketball. Dribbles to the edge of the lane. No look bounce pass for Moody. We got a whistle and a foul. And that foul robbed Estrich of a pretty good assist right there, probably.
And, Max cleared it out pretty well down there to get the wide open layup.
Yeah, he did. I think that foul was on Postle. If so, it's his 3rd, unofficially. So Valley View will have possession. They'll inbound on the baseline with Eli Craig to trigger. 5:06 to play in the half. Valley View leading 21-5. Here's Estrich with it. Left wing for Craig. Spot up 3 ball. Corner pocket. No. Rebound to Manchester. He'll go back up with it. Can't get the drop. And Trumann has the defensive board. Bishop will throw it ahead to Harris, and Trumann will bring it ahead unharassed this time till they cross midcourt. Jump pass in the corner for Elrod. Down low to Cook. And Cook stepped out of bounds trying to get position for the shot.
If you're Lane Campbell, how long are you sitting Josh and Oliver over there? Because they could put this game away pretty quick.
It's a pretty good position to be in.
It is. And that's what, if you're sitting here, this is good experience for the younger guys, but at the same time.
Absolutely. Yeah. Manchester will lose it out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touch by Trumann. So the View will maintain possession with 4:31 to play in the half. Manchester will trigger on the inbounds pass right in front of the Wildcat bench. Throws it out top for Estrich, right back to Manchester, who will drive to the baseline, trying to dump down for Moody, and he's stripped to the basketball. Trumann comes away with the steal. Got a new player into the game for the Wildcats. That's sophomore guard Johnny Bell. Harris at midcourt with it. Gets it left wing for Johnny Bell. Bounce pass left wing for Adams. Down low on the block to Cook. And there's a loose ball. Trumann gets it back. Cook drives the baseline and gets the layup. Cook has 4. It's 21-7. Here's Estrich with it. Tries it, gets it inside for Max Moody, and Max finishes inside for his 2nd bucket of the night. He's got 4. It's 23-7.
The big 3's checking in, Randy. We called it.
Here you go. On the right wing, here's JB Johnny Bell. Gives it out for Bishop. Left wing for Landon Adams. Back to Bishop. And now over to Christopher Harris. Bounce pass in the corner. Johnny Bell will let fly with a 3. That's short. Max Moody's got the rebound. Here comes Valley View back on the attack. Eli Craig has it on the right wing. Skip pass left wing for Estrich. touch pass in the corner for Manchester. His baseline jumper is short, but Florindo hustles down the offensive board. Valley View will get a reset. Brand a fresh shot clock. Here's Estrich. Kicks it left wing for Florindo. Florindo with a bounce pass to Moody. Kick it right wing for Craig. Craig works the baseline and draws contact. They're going to call him for an offensive foul. That's 2 cheap fouls on Eli Craig. I don't agree with either one of them so far. Oliver Barr now coming back in along with Gavin Ellis and Josh Burnett. So it's 23-7 with 2:58 left in the half. Trumann with the basketball, and they'll back court as Harris just mishandled it right as he crossed, and Valley View will get it back at midcourt.
Something about you put Oliver Barr at the top, they're going to turn it over.
Gavin Ellis will.
We need a big-time Gavin Ellis 3 right now, so he's standing right in front of us, so hopefully we speak this into existence.
He'll throw it in for Burnett. It's a right wing. Ball was tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Valley View after the deflection. Barr will inbound across from the Trumann bench with 2:47 to play in the first half. Gets it in for Burnett. Bounce pass for Ellis. Back to Burnett. Back for GE3. He'll try the 3, and there you go. Jazz, he delivers.
Thank you, Gavin Ellis.
It's his first bucket of the night, and it's 26-7. Trumann trying to go inside. Valley View tagged with a foul here. 2:23 to play in the half. This will go to Max Moody. First one on Maxie. It's the 15th foul on Valley View in this quarter. So that will put Elrod at the line for the Wildcats. The junior will shoot 2. First one's off the back iron, no good.
You know, we've talked about free throw shooting with Valley View, but I've noticed it's every team almost.
Yeah, that's kind of a lost art.
It is.
In a lot of respects. Elrod misses both of these. Gavin Ellis had the rebound, got away from him, and Trumann gets it back. Here's Cook with it in the corner. Dump down to Elrod. He gets inside but misses the shot, and Bell ends up with it as they get another opportunity. Into the corner. Elrod will take the 3. That's way off the mark, and Manchester says that's enough of that. I'll bring it back the other way, up the left side of the floor. Gets it for Burnett. Back in the corner, Manchester. Spot up 3 ball. Got it. They got the roll. A little rotation turned the trick for him, and Max Manchester has 5 for Valley View. It's 29-7 with 1:47 left in the half. Trumann with the basketball as Postel has it. Here's a 3 from Landon Adams that won't go, and that'll go out of bounds and back to the View with 1:39 to play in the half.
If you're Valley View, you're looking to push this thing to, if you can get it to 30 points before, that puts you in a really good situation for the second half, and you can rest the guys you need to, but you know they've got a lot of rest here recently, Randy.
Harlow's back in for Trumann. Gavin Ellis rifles a pass underneath the Barr. Barr goes up and scores off the window. OB's got 10. It's 31-7 with 1:18 to play in the first half. Bell has it in the corner. Pass into the paint, stolen by Burnett. Push it ahead to Barr, and he's wide open for the slam.
That's his second dunk of the game. That's big time for Oliver Barr there.
Barr with 12. Valley View's lead is 33-7 with 1 minute to play in the half. Elrod will bring it ahead for Trumann up the right side. Leaves it out with Landon Adams. Bounce pass back to Elrod. To Bell on the wing. Skip pass left wing, and Adams lines up a 3. That's too strong. And we have a foul on the rebound. I think it's going to be a push in the back against Elrod. It is his first. Bishop back on the floor now for Trumann. With 45 seconds left as Josh Burnett will walk it ahead for the home team. Valley View leading 33-7. Here's Manchester with it. Right wing, Barr. 3-ball corner pocket is too strong. And the rebound deflected, and the whistle and foul against Valley View, I believe.
Oh, Oh, they called it on number 2.
Okay, so Postel, they say that's his 5th. I got him with 4. So he's already fouled out of the game with 31 seconds still left in the half, if that is accurate.
That's his 5th foul.
So it's going to put Max Moody at the line for Valley View to shoot 2.
That was a quick 5 fouls.
I don't think I've seen anybody foul out in the first half in a while. Moody misses on the first free throw. One more to shoot. Got the second one. He has 3 points. It's 34-7 with 28 seconds left in the half. Elrod skips it along the left wing. Bounce pass down low to Harlow. Back out for Harrison. Shot clock is off. Ball gets knocked away, but Bishop retrieves it. Leaves it with Harrison with 12 seconds left in the half. Back over to Bishop. Manchester flash for the steal, but a little late in getting there. 6 seconds left now. Bishop with the basketball. Bounce pass for Harris. On left wing. Free ball at the horn is short for Trumann. Actually, that went in, but it hit the top of the backboard. So are they going to count it or not? No basket, they say. So I think when it hits the top of the backboard, that's officially considered out of bounds. So that's what happened there. So that's why that basket was disallowed. So at the half, Valley View leads it 34-7. We'll step aside for 1 minute. When we return, we'll talk a little Blazer football with Coach Sean Cockrell after this 60-second timeout on the EAB Sports Network.
No problem.
Wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empowered Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Valley View High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. But there's always one thing you can count on. We go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
Well, we welcome you back to Blazer Arena and welcome into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report. Valley View out in front of Trumann 34-7 at the break. Halftime presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can see their entire selection online at KavanaughCars.com. Joined now by Valley View head football coach Sean Cockrell. And Coach, you had a little bit of time, I guess, now to with a couple of weeks since the end of what was a historic season for your program. And I know you're coming off a big night last night. You were in Little Rock for the Hooten's Farm Bureau Awards, you and Drew Bob Gartman.
Yeah, it was a special night last night, and just to be, in the room with those guys, with Coach Bolding, Coach Tice, up for Coach of the Year, and for Drew, only the third, player in Valley View history to be a part of that as well. So it was a really special night. But, yeah, just, getting to reflect on the season and how special it was, and just glad to be a part of it and keep this thing going as long as we can.
A 12-1 season, advancing to the semifinals for only the second time in school history, first time in Class 5A. And then the announcement here about a week or so ago, 6 all-state performers, 12 all-conference performers. I'm fairly safe. I feel like I'm pretty safe in saying that's got to be a school record, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And I think when you go to these conference meetings, and it's really cool to find out what other coaches think about your kids and your players. You always wonder. And last night at the awards, the Hooten's deal, they said something that really stuck with me, and it said that our program has become a blue-collar program. And I think it's probably means the most to me, because it feels like in a day and age where that's not really the case in a lot of places, that we do a lot of things right. We play really good defense. We can score. We can do a lot of things. And so you go to these conference meetings and people, the teams know and how good our guys are and really respect what we've done. And it was awesome to get, basically 18 of your 23 starters, including the kicker, a piece of the pie.
Another thing that's become a staple of this program the last several years is putting players at the next level, and that tradition continues again. I mean, Daniel Cole over the weekend committing to Missouri Southern, where he will continue his career, and he's not going to be the only guy from this team that does that.
Yeah, I know Andrew Jones has some offers, and, there's some other guys. Ricky Moffitt's got an offer, and also going on a visit to Southern Nazarene in January, and it's going to start picking up for those guys here later. Especially once all the transfer portal and all that stuff gets out of the way, I think it will pick up for our guys, because it does trickle down, and we've got a lot of good players and a lot of guys that can do some things in college and really want to, and so it's good for our program and for kids coming up that want to go to the next level, and we'll just keep trying to help them as much as we can.
Coach, thank you so much for the visit. Again, I just want to let you know from a personal standpoint for me how honored and blessed I feel to be affiliated with your program, and I've had so much fun broadcasting Valley View football these last 10 plus years, especially the last 5 or 6.
Yeah, me and you've been in this together now, family, and we continue to kind of just lean on each other and all the people involved, administration and kids and parents and the community, and I'm just excited to be a part of it, and hopefully, like I said, we'll keep this thing going as long as they'll let me.
Coach, again, thank you very much. Congratulations on another outstanding season.
Thank you so much, Randy.
Coach John Cockrell's been our guest. We'll step aside for a 1-minute timeout and back with more of our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime after this on the EAB Sports Network.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our community together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Crown Trophy at Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing your hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy. Celebrate your victories with us.
We welcome you back to Blazer Arena. Randy Myers, Parker St. Pierre under the headsets. We continue along with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report at the break. Valley View up 34-7. Let's check some individual numbers from the first half. Valley View 11 scoring in the first 2 quarters by the 12 points of senior guard Oliver Barr. Gavin Ellis has 3 at the break. Josh Burnett with 6. All of those came in the first period. Max Manchester has 5 at the half. Max Moody has 3. Noah Berry with 1 off the bench. Eli Craig with 2 off the bench. Also for the View, Laird Cullen, Francis Florindo, and R.J. Estrich all played but did not scratch. For Trumann, they were led in the first half by the 4 points of Braxton Cook, 2 points from Luke Bishop, and 1 from Jalen Elrod.
So, keys to that half. Trumann turned the ball over 19 times in the first half.
Yeah.
Valley View turned the ball over just 6. So 19-6 on the turnover rate. Then we're going to look over at Valley View's shooting numbers. Valley View shooting 63% from 2, shooting 38% from 3 free throws. Can you guess, Randy?
Valley View is, let's see, 3 of 6 from the line in the first half.
5 of 10, so good job, 50%.
5 of 10, okay.
Valley View shooting 50% from the line compared to Truman's 0% from the line. They're 0 for 3. Tonight's game has really came down to turnovers and the steals of Valley View. Valley View can carry that on in the second half. I can't see this game being close at all. So if you're Valley View, you need to get out to a quick start, get your starters out of there before halfway in the third quarter, and you'll get some minutes for your younger guys.
They got quite a few several guys got quite a few quality minutes in that first half, so we'll see if that trend continues when we come back from the break to start the second half. At the half, Valley View in control against Trumann. They're up 34-7. We'll start the second half when we return in 2 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Tired of shelling out money for constant repairs to your HVAC system? It may be time to replace. We know that's a big investment, but with financing for more, it can cost less than a daily cup of coffee. Plus, no payments till 2025. Get ready for winter and call Moore Air Conditioning today, 870-336-2023, or visit us at moreac.com. Don't settle for less.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
See Plaza Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Plaza Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Plaza Tire Service card with no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Plaza Tire Service.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
If you don't shoot it. We welcome you back to Blazer Arena. Randy Myers along with Parker St. Pierre. Valley View will get the ball to start the second half, leading it 34-7 as Josh Burnett brings it across midcourt, bounces it for Gavin Ellis. Ellis with a jump pass right wing for Cullen. He's open for 3. That'll come off the back iron. Rebound battled for, up for grabs, and finally Harris controls for Trumann. Christopher Harris will bring it ahead for the Wildcats. No look pass for Elrod. Stop and shoot 3 is no good. Rebound tip. Eli Craig has it. Valley View has numbers. Bounce pass for Cullen. The give up for Barr, but he missed the layup. Craig's got the rebound. He'll kick it out for Burnett, who will try a 3. That won't go. And Valley View with a couple of first half opportunities coming away empty-handed. Trumann with the basketball. Bishop leaves it with Harris, high on the right wing. Bounce pass in the corner for Landon Adams. Back out to Christopher Harris. Harris rifles a pass into the lane. That's stolen by Josh Burnett. Burnett will give that up for Barr. They try the alley-oop, and that did not quite work out from a timing. But Barr hustles away the steal. He gets it back. Leaves it with Cullen. Cullen's floater in the lane is good.
That was a great find right there.
Yeah. Laird Cullen's got his first bucket of the night. The View leads at 36-7. Great hustle play there by Oliver Barr, just not giving up on the play.
It is.
Here's Harris with a bounce pass to Elrod. Kick into the corner, back for Harris. He'll try a long 3. That's airmailed, but the rebound put back up and in by Elrod. First field goal of the game for Elrod. He's got 3. It's 36-9. Burnett has it, left wing for Ellis. Trying to dump down for Barr, and his layup is easily scored off the window.
That was a great find there by Gavin to drop it off to Oliver right there for an easy lay.
OB1's got 14. It's 38-9. Trumann with the basketball. And an out-of-bounds violation. We'll give it right back to Valley View. Gavin Ellis will inbound across from the Trumann bench.
That was their 20th turnover tonight for Trumann.
Noah Berry is back into the game for Valley View in relief of Max Moody. Bounce pass along the right wing to Cullen. He'll get it for Ellis. Right wing to Cullen. Catch and shoot 3, a little too strong. Berry's got the offensive board on the baseline. Tries a pass into the lane that's stolen. And Christopher Harris will bring it back the other way for the Wildcats. He'll leave that with Bishop. Bishop leaves it with Harris. It's almost stolen, but Harris ends up with it. Back over to Bishop. Into the corner for Elrod. Back to Bishop. To Harris. High on the left wing. to Bishop at the elbow. 12 to shoot for Trumann. Bishop has it. Now with 8 to shoot. Gets it for Elrod. Right wing, free ball from the corner pocket. In and out, no good. Laird Cullen collects the rebound for Valley View. Josh Burnett will bring it ahead. Pauses at the top of the key. Now they'll go 5-on-5. Here's Gavin Ellis with it, high on the left wing. Skips it for Burnett, who gets it to Cullen. Skip pass left wing for Gavin Ellis. Ellis with the basketball, rifles it right wing to Burnett. Back over to Ellis. He's open for 3 and missed it short. Ball will go out of bounds off the top of the backboard. Valley View will turn it over to Trumann with 4:47 to play in the half. In the period, rather.
You know, Valley View's not shooting the ball too well tonight, but it's a great night for them not to shoot it well. The defense has done their part a lot, so allowing only 9 points halfway through the third is very impressive by Valley View.
They lead it 38-9. Here's Harris with it. Bounce pass left wing for Landon Adams. He'll try a 3 that won't go, and Josh Burnett tracks down the rebound off the bounce for Valley View. Bring it ahead left wing for Manchester. Manchester drives the baseline. Misses off the window, but got fouled. Should be at the line to shoot 2.
You know, you hope Valley View doesn't get complacent right now with this, with the way that they're able to, you know, stop them defensively. You know, you want to be clicking here when you come up against, you know, Brooklyn later this week.
Foul was on Harlow. It's his first. Max Manchester continues with the misadventures in free throw shooting for Valley View.
He's going to make this one.
All right. So far, that's worked for you.
It has.
Now you need to start rolling to make both
every time. Every time I do it goes in.
So Manchester hits the second one. He's got 6. It's 39-9. Trumann with the basketball. Harris gets it out top for Bishop. On the left wing, down the corner for Elrod. Touch pass on the baseline for Landon Adams. Here's Harris with it. Throw it into the corner and out of bounds. Valley View will get it back with 4:02 to play in the period. Gavin Ellis will work it ahead this time for the View. 5'11" senior guard crosses midcourt. Leaves it with Burnett. No look pass right wing Manchester. He's open for 3. Got it. Maximilian Manchester with a triple. He's got 9. It's 42-9 with 3:41 remaining in the third period. Trumann with the basketball. Get it for Adams in the corner on the right wing. Now it comes out top for Harris in the corner. Elrod will try 3 from there. He got it.
3-point basket.
Elrod's got 6, and there's a timeout on the floor. 3:27 to play in the third period. Valley View leads at 42-12. We're back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Football and the Social Jonesboro are the perfect winning combination for game day. The Social has an amazing, delicious, fantastic, and tasty menu that goes perfect for pre or post game. Plus, the official Red Wolves away game watch party takes place at the Social. What we're saying is, it does not get any better than the Social on Red Wolves game day. The name says it all. Get social at the Social and get ready to howl with fellow A-State Red Wolves fans on every game day. The Social at Greensboro Village in Jonesboro.
3 minutes, 27 seconds remaining in the first half. It's been all Valley View so far tonight. They lead Trumann, not in the first half, in the third quarter, but it's been all Valley View tonight. The Blazers leading Trumann 42-12.
You know, it's a very happy birthday for Josh Burnett tonight.
Is this his birthday?
It is his birthday. I
didn't realize that.
I just got word it's his birthday, and, you know, when you can sit out and halfway through the third up 30, I'd say that's a very good birthday.
No doubt about that. R.J. Estrich and several other new faces into the game now for Valley View out of that timeout. Harlow gets a steal for Trumann. They'll throw it ahead to Elrod. Now Bishop's got it. Trying to dump down for Elrod, and he's going to get called for offensive goaltending on the alley-oop attempt. So wipe out the basket. Valley View will get it back with 3:11 to play in the period. R.J. Estrich will bring it ahead. Francis Florindo on the floor for Valley View, as is Levi Manning, Drake Bowman, and Kate Ingram. Pass into the paint, denied and stolen. Bishop misses at the other end for Trumann. Valley View's got the rebound. The outlet pass to Florindo. To Estrich. Florindo from the elbow. Has it taken away by Harlow. And Florindo gets caught with a reach. It'll be the first foul on Francis. First team foul on Valley View in this period.
Talking about Francis, he's been a great leader for this senior group. He's played his role, and he's done a great job in his role. So, Francis has been one player that stood out to me as one of those leaders for your team that, go unrecognized most times.
He plays very hard.
He does.
Here's Bishop with it, drawing a double team. Gets it out top for Elrod. Back on the right wing to Bishop. 2:25 remaining in the period. Elrod goes spin cycle, missed it short. Rebound taken by Valley View. Push it ahead to Bowman, who missed the left-handed layup. Truman's got the rebound. Bishop will bring it back on the right wing for Landon Adams. Out for Harrison. Harrison working against Florindo. Back to Bishop, sets his feet, fires the three, and comes strong off the back iron. Bell with the offensive putback. Got the bucket and the foul for the Wildcats. First bucket of the game for Johnny Bell. Not sure who they charged that foul to, but looks like Estrich will pick up his second. So Bell at the line for the and one with $1:54 to play in the period. Valley View up 42-14. Free throw is short, and Florindo tracks down the rebound for Valley View. He'll bring it ahead. Throw it to R.J. Estrich, who will cross midcourt. Get it on the right wing, left wing. Here's Bowman lining up for three. That's no good. And the rebound to Manning, and he lost it out of bounds, but it'll stay with Valley View.
It's such a blessing to have a senior group that's so good. You take them out early, and then your young guys can learn just as many minutes as if they would have if they wasn't a good senior group.
Kate Ingram inbounds, throws it out top for Bowman, right wing for R.J. Estrich, who circles off the screen to the top of the key. Back to R.J. To Florindo. Into the paint for Manning, back into the corner, and Valley View will drive the baseline. Shot is no good. Rebound tracked down by Trumann. Elrod will bring it ahead for the Wildcats. Push it ahead to Bishop. Back out top, left wing to Bishop. He'll leave it with Harrison. Pass into the paint for Bell. Kick into the corner. Runner in the lane for Bishop is good as he got the finger roll. That's his first bucket of the second half. He's got 4 for the game. And with inside a minute to play in the third period, R.J. Estrich goes hard to the hole, missed the reverse layup. Rebound will go out of bounds, and back to Trumann with 53.5 seconds remaining. Harlow will come back onto the floor now for the Wildcats. So Harrison will walk it up the court for Trumann. Picked up by Drake Bowman. Into the corner for Harlow on the right wing. Elrod misses from three-point range. Levi Manning collects the rebound for Valley View. Push it ahead in transition on the left wing for Ingram. Back out to Estrich. Jump pass along the right wing. Knocked away, but was saved by Florindo to reset the offense. To Manning at the high post. Here's Florindo. Catch and shoot three ball. A little short. And the rebound grabbed off the bounce by Johnny Bell. Up the floor with it comes Elrod. He'll drive into the lane, kick it into the corner. We've got a whistle and I believe a foul against Valley View. That'll go against Levi Manning. It's his first. Pauses the clock with 11 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Trumann inbounds from the corner. They get it in for Bell. Inside for Elrod. Manning ties him up on a jump ball. Good defense there by the sophomore forward. Valley View will get it back on the alternate possession with 6 seconds remaining. Well, check that. Trumann's going to have it. Lob it inbounds. It's denied and stolen. Estrich comes away with it. 3 seconds left. Estrich across midcourt and gets the shot off, but it's going to be late. Missed it anyway, and at the end of 3, Valley View leads it 42-16. We're back with the fourth period in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
Hello, I'm estate planning and other law attorney Chad Odom.
More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Olden Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldenlawfirm.com.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office and then FedEx or all the way out to the UPS terminal and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
Set to begin the fourth period as we welcome you back to Blazer Arena. If I did my math correctly, Valley View actually got outscored 9-8 in that third quarter.
Wow, I didn't recognize that.
42-16. Valley View will begin the fourth period with Francis Florendo, R.J. Estrich, Drake Bowman, Cade Ingram, and Levi Manning. The same five they ended the third quarter with. Valley View gets it to start the fourth period. R.J. Estrich will cross midcourt with it. Leaves it with Florendo, back to Estrich, in the corner, back out for RJ, to Florendo. Estrich drives, shoots, and misses. Rebound, put back up and in. Nope, Levi Manning missed it. And now Trumann has the basketball, but they lost it out of bounds on the baseline. Actually, they traveled instead of losing it out of bounds. Could have been one of either of those two violations, but Valley View will maintain possession with Cade Ingram to inbound from the baseline. Truman will make a substitution as they send Landon Adams back in to replace Drake Harlow. Here's Estrich. Catch and shoot three off the left wing. Too strong. Manning with a rebound. Goes back up with it. He got fouled. Should be at the line to shoot two.
He's been doing a really good job on the offensive glass there to this game, and that's one thing that stood out with Levi Manning. And if you're Lane Campbell, you're starting to think about the future years and, how you're going to use him and, really use him with Max Moody next year.
Foul is charged to Johnny Bell, his first, and the first team foul on Truman here in the fourth quarter. So Levi Manning, the sophomore forward, at the line shooting two for the View. First one comes off the back iron.
Into the game, the third number 14, Drake Harlow.
Harlow's back in now for Truman. I believe he replaced Bell. Manning banks in the second free throw off the window. Rather unorthodox approach there, but it works in the end for him. 43-16 is your score. Here's Harrison with it for Truman. Gets it over for Bishop. Loose ball stolen away by Florendo. Valley View has numbers. 3-on-1 break. Florendo lays it up and in off the glass. First bucket of the game for Francis. It's 45-16 with 7:09 to play. Be back in action Friday night across town at Brooklyn. Bishop has it for the Wildcats. Gets it back over for Harrison. Jump pass in the corner for Elrod. Back out to Bishop. He'll take the ball fake, then shoots the three. It's too strong. And Levi Manning with the rebound for Valley View. He'll leave it with Estrich, who will bring it ahead. RJ with the basketball. Brings it left wing for Ingram. Out to Florendo. He'll try the three. That rims out. And Harlow rebounds for Truman. Elrod back up the floor with it. Gets it for Bishop. Harrison to the left of the circle. In the corner for Elrod. Skip pass left wing. Here's Adams with a three ball from the corner. That's good. First bucket of the game for Landon Adams is a triple. Makes it 45-19 with 6:10 to play in the game. Pass into the paint, stolen away by Harrison. Truman back on the attack. Bishop has it. His floater is good, and he got fouled. I believe that'll be a foul on R.J. Estrich.
I wish they had a restricted area in high school basketball. That is the most dangerous play. That's something that the AAA needs to look into, in my opinion.
So Bishop at the line for one shot, a chance to complete the three-point play for the Wildcats. Valley View leading 45-21. Free throw is missed, and the rebound is grabbed off the bounce by Drake Bowman for Valley View. He'll get it for Florendo. And Francis is across midcourt over the left side. Leaves it with Estrich. And his pass goes over the head of Florendo and out of bounds. Unforced turnover will give it back to Trumann with 5:48 to play. Wildcats with the basketball. Here's Harrison. Throws it in for Harlow. Underneath for Elrod. His layup is good. Elrod with 8. Valley View quickly back up the floor. Estrich has it. 3 ball. On the way, missed it badly. Florendo with the rebound. He'll drive into the lane. Lay it off the window, no good. And a whistle and travel violation will be called against Valley View with 5:22 remaining. Trumann with the basketball. Bishop has it. On the right wing, gets a double team. Needs help. Gets it out top for Elrod. Left wing to Harrison. Bishop, baseline jumper from 10 feet, no good. Florendo grabs the rebound, throws that ahead. Now the kick out. Estrich has it. Left wing, pass underneath. Ingram gets it back out for Estrich. Estrich feeds it underneath for Manning, and Manning misses it, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. First bucket of the game for Manning, his first field goal. He has 3. It's 47-23 with 4.5 minutes remaining in the game. Bishop with it for Trumann. Skip pass on the right wing. Elrod will take the 3. That is no good. And Valley View's got the rebound as Cade Ingram controls. He'll leave it with Estrich. Push it ahead right wing to Florendo. Bounce pass underneath for Manning, and he got fouled.
You know, that was another great foul by Trumann to stop him on a wide open layup. I mean, this Trumann team was fouling at perfect times. I don't know if it's planned, but, you know, tonight they've done a good job fouling and stopping them from wide open layups.
Noah Berry back into the game for Valley View. Johnny Bell is back in for Trumann. Also seeing his first action for the Wildcats is Javarius Carson. Here's Manning with it on the block. Kick it out for Florendo with 4:05 to play in the game. Valley View leading 47-23. Florendo with it center circle. Gets it left wing, back out top to Francis. Now to Estrich. Dribble drive down the left side of the lane, reverse layup. Nicely done by Cade Ingram. His first bucket of the night. Makes it 49-23 with 3:39 to play. Here's a 3 at the other end by the Wildcats. No good. Rebound battled for. Whistle and a foul. And that will go against the Wildcats.
You know, in very limited minutes this year, Noah has done a great job at rebounding the basketball. He doesn't need to score to be effective out there. He finds offensive and defensive rebounds, and he's very, very good at it.
Estrich will bring it back the other way for Valley View. Leaves it with Ingram. On the right wing to Florendo. No look pass for Manning. Dump down intended for Berry, but Johnny Bell said, I'll take that for Trumann. Now Elrod across midcourt with it. And we have a whistle and another foul, I believe, against Valley View. It's going to be on Florendo. Second foul on Francis. And Trumann will maintain possession. They'll inbound in front of their bench with 3:16 to play. Elrod has it, guarded by Levi Manning. Dumps it into the corner for Bishop. Back to Elrod. Now Bishop will bring it back out to center circle, or to the left of the circle. Gets it along the right wing for John Skaggs, who's in. That's a turnover. It'll give it back to Valley View. So the View will get it back with 3 minutes remaining, leading 49-23. R.J. Estrich leaves it high on the left wing with Cade Ingram. Right wing to Florendo. Back to Ingram. On the baseline to Berry. Right wing, Florendo. Long 3 ball, too strong. Rebound battled for. Berry gets it and goes back up and dumps it in. First field goal of the game for Berry. He's got 3. It's 51-23 with 2:33 remaining. Elrod has it for Trumann. Draws the double team, leaves it with Bishop. Bishop directing traffic, tries to feed it inside, stolen away by R.J. Estrich. Estrich drives into the lane and is fouled as he does so. Foul was charged to Carson, his second. New bodies into the game for Trumann. Valley View will inbound from the baseline with Cade Ingram to trigger from his right side of the basket. 2:18 left. Valley View leading 51-23.
And also number 33, Ashton Irwin.
Here's Florendo with it. Thought about the three. Decides to drive and penetrate instead and scores a reverse layup. Francis has 4. It's 54-23 with 2:07 to play. That should have a running clock now for these final 2+ minutes. Trumann will lose it out of bounds. And the clock does run.
That last move showed a lot about Francis and how poised he is, and you can tell he has experience. And I'm just telling you, that's, you know, we talk about the seniors, but he's one of those guys that we don't talk about enough. So
Estrich across midcourt with it for the View, and he gets fouled on the reach from behind by Cameron Lofton. It is the 15th foul, so that's going to put R.J. Estrich at the line for free throws with 1:27 left on a running clock. Valley View leading 54-23. First free throw is a make for R.J. Estrich for his first point of the night.
this is one of the lowest scoring Valley View games, I think, this season. Am I right? I wouldn't have seen that.
Probably so. 2 free throws up and in by R.J. Estrich. It's 55-23 with inside a minute to play now. Trumann back up the floor with it. Lofton has it. Bounces it into the right wing for Skaggs. Skaggs fires it along the left wing. Bounce pass into the paint. Shot blocked by Manning and picked up off the bounce by Drake Bowman. Allaview's got it out high. Got about a 4-second differential here between the game clock and the shot clock. Back out for Bowman. Here's Estrich with it with 18 on the shot clock. In the corner, back for Estrich. He'll take the three, short. Rebound battle for it. Trumann comes away with it. They'll throw it ahead to Lofton. Lofton will shuffle to the right wing, pass into the paint. And Florendo still battling, knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Trumann, but they're not going to have time to inbound. Valley View is going to win it 55-23 as the clock expires on Valley View's 9th victory of the year. Again, 55-23 your final. We'll pause for 2 minutes and back with your JOSM postgame after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis, and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Ready to buy your dream home? Look no further than First Community Bank's Mortgage Department. Our experienced team is here to help you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service, we'll make sure your home buying process is a breeze. Visit First Community Bank today and let us help make your dream home a reality. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Jonesboro and Northeast Arkansas are right on the verge with overwhelming sales, and you'll find them at your Central dealerships, overtaking Memphis and Little Rock. The Central dealerships are leading the way. Central Chevy, Central Buick, Central Toyota, Central Ford, and Central Nissan. Central dealerships are your home of meet or beat pricing, so don't waste your time. Stop into any of the 5 Central dealerships for the best deals of the month, and online at centralcts.com.
Back at Blazer Arena, Randy Myers and Parker St. Pierre under the headsets, welcoming you into the JOSM postgame report on a 55-23 Valley View victory over Trumann tonight. And Parker, this was a game where Valley View pretty much took control early and basically had it on cruise control in the second half, playing pretty much all reserves in that second half.
That's very true. Valley View had the luxury of doing that. They start quick, and one thing that, this game came down to and showed me was we talked about the elite ball movement of this Valley View team. They were one of the best ball movement teams really I've ever seen in high school basketball, and it comes down tonight where they have 16 assists to Truman's 4 assists tonight. And the ball movement of the big three is what has made this season so successful to this point. If they can continue that going, I could see this team making a very deep run in the state playoffs.
Recapping the score by numbers, or the score by quarters, Valley View led at 18-3 at the end of the first period. They were up 34-7 at halftime and 42-16 at the end of 3. Everybody who, if I did this correctly, everybody who played tonight for Valley View scored. They were led by the 14 points of Oliver Barr. He was the only Valley View player in double figures. Max Manchester finishing with 9. Gavin Ellis had 3. Laird Cullen off the bench with 2. Josh Burnett with 6 this evening. Francis Florendo had 4. Kate Ingram had 2. R.J. Estrich with 2 points. Levi Manning had 3. Max Moody with 3. Noah Berry off the bench with 3. And Eli Craig had 2. Truman's leading scorer was Jalen Elrod, as he finishes with 8 points this evening, and Valley View gets the win 55-23. Our post-game report brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. So a business-like win here tonight for the Blazers, and across town to Brooklyn we go for Friday, and that'll be much better competition.
It sure will, and it'll be a game that we mentioned earlier will be very physical, and one of those games that you can guarantee you it's going to be competitive. No matter what the records are, those are thrown out of the way, and there you go out there and they battle because it's a rivalry like no other, and I would say it's the best rivalry in Northeast Arkansas.
It's certainly one of, if not the best. There's no question about that. But looking forward to seeing what transpires at Bearcat Arena on Friday. I believe that is I don't have the information in front. I think that's a 3-game night, so we should get on the air around 7 o'clock on Friday. We'll double check that a little bit later to make sure and post the start time on our social media accounts. But again, Valley View and Brooklyn set for Friday night from Bearcat Arena. We'll have radio coverage here on KBTM and News Talk 102.1, and then the Blazers will move into the NEA tournament after that. So that's the story tonight from Blazer Arena. A very business-like win for Layden Campbell's basketball team as they improved to 9-1. Winning at 55-23. Our network engineer this evening has been Dustin Sullivan. Our crew upstairs getting us on the air on YouTube for our streaming has been Taylor Selmeyer, the Valley View Digital Media crew. We appreciate their help this evening. For Parker St. Pierre, I'm Randy Myers. We thank you for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your evening from the EAB Sports Network.
2-1, presented by NEA Baptist, Jonesboro Orthopedics and...
I feel like that was one of our better ones with how boring the game was.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't know, when we add in those things to chance, I mean, that makes it so way better. Yeah. It's just, when you look at those stats, I wouldn't have thought Valley View would win that much. You see those shooting numbers?
I hadn't yet. I'll look at it when I get